Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 15th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe and you will catch me live. But Scorpio, this already looks amazing. Love it. Definitely very good for you. So let's keep it going. Ace of Wands. Love the Ace of Wands. For sure. Knight of Cups. Could be love coming in for some of you as well. So let's keep it going. Yeah, the Star, some sort of wish coming in for you also. So I definitely like this reading for you, Scorpio. You start off with the Lion Spirit. This card says be generous of spirit. So I feel like for some of you, you could be being generous. But I always say with this card, you know, that one of my favorite people, the hip-hop preacher, Eric Thomas, he always says real lions like to hunt. So I feel like for some of you, this is like saying that there is something that you are good at, and I feel like you just need to do that this week. You know, lions are good at hunting. That's what they do. So I feel like for you, it's like maybe there's some sort of talent, gift, skill, or ability. You have the Magician right off the bat. There is something that you were born to do, and I feel like you need to focus on that this week. You have the Magician, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. This is like a very passionate new beginning coming in for you. That Eight of Swords here is probably worries or things that are keeping you stuck. I feel the same energy for you and Pisces. You and Pisces lately, the past couple weeks, have been getting very similar energies of like knowing that you want to start something new in your life, in like work or business maybe, but also kind of like having certain fears or worries or things that are preventing you from moving forward. So I feel like for some of you, this is about like needing to get started, needing to get moving on something so that you can be successful. So I feel like you need to get started. Ace of Wands, a lot of success. The Magician, a lot of success. The Magician does say it's time to start. Your whole top row here is also saying it's time to get started. You have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles along with the Magician in this top row. We're going to cover the rows at the end, but you know, that is kind of like needing to get started on something new. So I would get moving here. Scorpio. Next, you have the Trust card. I feel like you need to trust that things are going to work out exactly how they need to. So I feel like that's what you need to do at this time. I feel like sometimes if we're like trying to start something new, like a business or a job, it's like we kind of want to know more details. We're a little nervous. We're not sure if we should start or not. And it's kind of like we're not trusting that the universe has our back. So I feel like some of you need to trust that there is something greater coming in for you here. In this row, you have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So number one, I definitely feel like some of you need to trust that love could be coming in for you here. That Knight of Cups is definitely love. Could be a knight in shining armor. This whole bottom row is very good for love. Again, we're going to cover all the rows at the end here, Scorpio, but definitely could be a knight in shining armor coming in for you. For others, this could be some sort of dream you have, especially with this Star card over here and also the Magician. Again, we're going to tie it all together at the end, but you know, just putting the pieces of the puzzle together now, I feel like for some of you, this is like some sort of dream or wish that you have, and I feel like the Knight of Cups is like, normally the Knight of Cups here, he's normally looking into the cup. He is looking into the future. He has certain dreams or wishes or goals that he wants to achieve, but he needs to get started. So I feel like for some of you, it's like about needing to get started with that Knight of Cups. For others, I feel like this could be like, I do feel like for some of you in love, you could be stuck to the past here with this Knight of Swords. Like it could be someone who ran away from you or someone who made a hasty decision or in a relationship. I do feel like that could be having you feeling very stuck here. In your next row here, you have the Message in a Bottle card. And this is a card of like, number one, it is a card of abundance and success, but it is a card that says maybe there's something hidden. Maybe there is some sort of information that you need to find on your own. So I feel like for some of you, this is like information or something that you need to go in looking for, basically, something you need to learn. In this row here, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Star. So a pretty amazing row. Even with that Moon card, you know, the Moon represents a temporary period of time. The Moon comes up, the Moon goes down. So it is a card of like fears, worries, illusions, you know, mysteries, disappointments, all sorts of things, Scorpio. But it is just temporary. It won't last forever. And you also have this Star card. So I feel like there's something coming into your life that gives you hope. I feel like there is something that could could be coming in for you that kind of gets you fired up. I almost feel like this is the spark that you have needed, and I feel like that's what this whole reading is about. I feel like you have been like it's almost like you've been waiting for the perfect moment, like 3 wands type of energy, waiting for the perfect moment to move towards a person in love, waiting for a perfect moment to start that business or to start the job or to do something new. So I feel like you've been waiting for that perfect moment. I feel like this is a spark right here. For some of you in love, by the way, I feel like some of you were dealing with like a trickster in the past. Basically someone who couldn't keep it in their pants is what I would say here with that Ace of Wands, and definitely a tricky person. I feel like you're moving on to new love. Page of Pentacles, pretty simple. So let's see what we have here. Between the Magician and the Knight of Swords, you have the Dog. This is a card of loyalty. The Ten of Hearts. So this card represents wanting someone who's loyal to you, wanting someone who doesn't lie, cheat, and steal. So again, I feel like some of you are like moving away from the liar, cheater, stealer in love with that card. Next, between the Eight of Swords and this Four of Pentacles, you have the Key. The Key is a card that represents having the key necessary to set yourself free from this prison. Eight of Swords is a prison. It is a self-imposed restriction, and it is self-imposed prison. The Eight of Diamonds here, the Key card, is about kind of like setting yourself free. That Four of Wands says you could be holding on to something that you don't need anymore. It could be an emotion. The Eight of Swords, normally on the Eight of Swords, the lady is standing in a very shallow puddle, and that puddle represents kind of like very shallow emotions, or it could say she's making a bigger deal out of something than she needs to. The Moon is, again, allowing your emotions to control you, so I would definitely control your emotions at this time so that you can set yourself free basically from something. And this could be like removing your emotions as well from a situation, needing to look at something logically. I always tell people, I'm not one of those people, like I feel like people should feel their emotions no matter what they are. Of course, our emotions are very important, but in this case, if you're feeling stuck, I feel like looking at things logically as well would be very important. Next, between the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups, you have the Snake. This card is a card of seduction. I think all 3 water signs have had this card this week, so it can represent being seduced, or it can represent seduction and all that other stuff. But in this case here, I feel like this is like something that you are feeling very drawn towards, and I just feel like saying that some of you are feeling drawn towards something. This bottom row is amazing, Scorpio. You have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Star. This is like something really catching your attention, something really drawing you in. This could be a person, this could be a job idea, it could be a business idea, it could be anything, but I feel like you are feeling like a very strong pull towards something. Between this Knight of Swords and this Page of Pentacles, you have the Letter. Love it. This is a card of communication, so I feel like some of you could be getting communication or receiving communication in love this week. This could be like online dating with that Knight of Swords, so if you've been looking for love, this could be maybe you're meeting someone online, maybe you're just receiving online communication from probably a new person. If you're not interested in love, this could just be money, by the way. That Letter card could be receiving money in the mail, so some of you could just be money. Next, between the Four of Pentacles here on the Moon, you have the Bouquet here. The bouquet is like a gift from the universe. So I feel like some of you could be getting a gift. I feel like for some of you for some reason I'm getting a break. Not really what that card means at all, but I feel like some of you need a break here, maybe from your emotions, or it's like maybe you need a break from the media, from the news, right? Or maybe there's a person in your life who makes you emotional in a bad way. Maybe there's someone who has too much of a control over you. So I feel like for some of you this is about maybe needing to remove that from your life this week. I don't think you're like cutting anybody out of your life or anything like that. I feel like it's just saying protect your energy here with these cards. It's kind of weird. Cancer had a very similar message. It was kind of like avoid energy vampires, avoid people who are going to suck away your energy. And I kind of get like the very similar vibes here. So I'm not saying, again, I don't think you're cutting people out. I feel like you're just avoiding people just for this week. So, I feel like it would be a good week to protect your energy. Next, between the Knight of Cups and the Star, you have the Anchor. The Anchor is the 9 of Spades in the playing card reading system, and it is a very good card for commitment, so I feel like some of you could be committing to something new. Next, in the future position in this top row, you have the Jack of Clubs. Jack of Clubs is called the Whip. It basically says don't beat yourself up over things. Don't allow your emotions to control you. So definitely that is a major message for you this week. Next, in this middle row here, you have the Clouds. This is the King of Clubs. This is a card of confusion. And so, again, if you're feeling confused this week, or if you're feeling like your emotions are keeping you stuck or confused, maybe it would be a good time to take a break. Maybe it would be a good time to just, take some time for yourself, take some alone time, and maybe find some inner answers. I feel like that would be a good idea for you. And in this last row here, love it, you have the Rider. The Rider is like a knight in shining armor, so Knight of Cups, and it's coming up in this bottom row. So I definitely feel like there could be wishes and love coming in for you, or there could be some sort of love wish coming in for you at the bottom here. This also looks just amazing for a wish, plain and simple. You have the Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning, Knight of Cups, something you've been dreaming of, the Star, something you've been dreaming of, a wish or wish fulfillment, and this Rider is the Nine of Hearts. The Nine of Hearts is basically the Nine of Cups in the tarot. So and in Lenormand, this card can represent a wish. So definitely dreams and wishes come true. But really good reading here, Scorpio. So thank you for watching, and definitely enjoy your week.